Perfect. Early morning gas run for the wifey. Bet we could get at least double that. Most important thing is just remembering that it's not on the driver's side in this car. What in the hell just happened? How did all this gasoline spill? Oh my gosh. Money aside, that's gonna have to get washed immediately.
My name is Babs. How may I help you?
Yeah, can I get a sausage McMuffin, and can I actually get 2 of them? And then a hash brown and an orange juice.
What size orange juice? Small, medium, or large?
How many ounces is a large?
219, and medium is...
No, how many ounces?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay, medium's fine. Yep, that'll do it.
So thank you.
Thank you. So if you order sausage McMuffin with an extra piece of sausage, it's $2.50 total. But if you order 2 sausage McMuffins, it's $2. Who doesn't know the ounces? Thank you. That's perfect though. More just wanted to make sure it was gonna fit in the cup holder. Thankfully there's no line here because she has to leave by 6:30. It is 6:12 right now. A few minutes from the house, probably not even 5. It'll give me about 10 minutes. Thank you. It gives me 10 minutes to fix this gasoline. Well, you're not gonna be able to see this because I can barely see it. Actually, you can almost see it better on camera. But I did wipe it down real quick. I'm sure it's gonna look terrible in the daylight, but at least it's safe. And just went ahead and threw out those microfibers. Come on, Lotus. Boy. Lotus. Come on. I know, it's time to go. I know. Gotta go to UPS, and then since this weather is so terrible, we're gonna go meet the wife at Lowe's, do some indoor training. And I grabbed the spare keys apparently, so I don't have a button. Now, I didn't really have any intention of doing a video on the new Supra, or really any of the new car news going on, but I was having this conversation with a buddy of mine. Really made me think that people need to kind of chill out a little bit about the Supra. Lotus is on the Supra hate bandwagon. He's freaking out. He doesn't know why he's freaking out, as per usual, I think, but he just knows he's supposed to be freaking out right now. Now, I get, since the NSX, the new thing to do is to hate on every nameplate that comes back. Obviously Mitsubishi with the Eclipse crossover didn't help that. And I even kind of understand some of the hatred towards the NSX. You know, that was a car that really was meant to be a Ferrari type fighter, and you can debate whether or not this one really is or isn't. You know, I think there's good arguments for both, to be honest. But with the Supra is just a GT car. It always was a GT car. Now, I realize they do have plans to race it in some things, and maybe they did back then too. I don't know. I'm not a Supra history buff. But I think people have forgotten that Supras didn't come with 1,000 wheel horsepower and 8-second quarter-mile time slips in the glove box. It's not what they were. They stock Supra, like the original, like if you can find like, well, in the US, I think they ended in 98, but even like the 01, 02s, if you're elsewhere, they're really not that impressive. Even by those days' standards, they weren't like crazy impressive. Sure, you know, I think they're rating it at like, what, 320, 30 horsepower or something, I don't know, when even BMW's rating it at more like 380. That doesn't really mean a whole lot because frankly, I don't really trust any Japanese manufacturer to tell me the truth on horsepower numbers. Just like I'm sure the old 2002 whatever Supras probably had more horsepower than they were quoting then. That's probably still the same today. I mean, just look at the fact that BMW is saying 380, and BMW is known for sandbagging as well. with a lot of their cars. So I'm not saying the car has 400 horsepower, but I bet it might be like a Evo type of situation where the car is just extremely rich. And with nothing more than maybe like some tuning, you might be able to get 40, 50 wheel horsepower. So I think people kind of just need to chill out about that. But the Supra's legacy is in its moddability. It's kind of the same way with the Evo in that sense. Although the Evo was built as a more purpose-built car originally, whereas I don't think the Supra was. Maybe it was, I don't know. I don't think it was though. Really, it's just gonna come down to how moddable is it. If it can easily get the 400 or 500 horsepower, I think people will calm down. And then will it be able to get 800, 900 horsepower? Maybe, I don't know. You know, BMW is known for some pretty fast cars. So, oh, there goes the wife. I'm not a Supra fan, so maybe it's just easier for me from the outside looking in to see this, but I think you guys just need to chill. Relax and wait and see what happens in the aftermarket. That was the big problem with the Evo X, is there was just so much hatred because like the 4G was gone and there was so much unknown that I think it really colored people's opinions on it, where had they given it the chance, they would have found out that it was still a great platform. Oddly enough, the car people seem to love is the GT500, and I don't dislike it, and I don't see why people are going so crazy over it. Now, I will admit, it does look really good. That, 100% I agree with. That being said, it's gonna be heavier than the GT350. Granted, it has more power and everything, but the GT350, granted I haven't driven one, is more power with more weight really the way to make that a better car? I don't know. But I'm reluctant to think that it is. I'm glad that they're not doing a Hellcat demon type thing where it's just all about straight line on a track from a dig. So I am happy about that. I mean, if you're looking to buy one of these cars in that category, I think this one's going to be way better. All right, where did she go? Usually park on one of the two ends. I didn't see her on this end, so I'm thinking maybe, there she is. All right, I'm probably gonna film a little bit in here. I may put it in the video. If so, you can just skip past that if you don't care about it.
No. Enzo knows not to look away.
Yeah, this is only Lotus' second time, so he's a little,
He's wanting to lick Enzo. Yep. Enzo, sit. Enzo, sit. Lotus, sit. Sit.
Look how clean the car is now. So much better. Oh, it shines. All right, you know I had to wash this immediately and get all that gasoline off. So that's all good and taken care of now. We just ate dinner after Lowe's. Really wasn't anything worth recording. But in closing, I just wanted to say that I think people need to chill out a little bit with the Supra. Everybody's been crying for one for 15 plus years. They finally bring one and everybody's crying already. And they haven't even driven it or tried to modify it or anything yet. So I think people just need to be patient. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if that's your thing. Subscribe to follow along with the Evo and the pup. Oh, pup. Enzo's somewhere. Oh, there he is. Other than that, we'll see you guys on the next video.